Okay, so I'm gonna make sure the patient's inside line and they're scooted relatively close to the edge. You just wanna make sure that their top knee is able to clear the table, which we'll see in a moment. So I want to get my ASIS at about the level of hers, so I need to raise this table up a little bit. So again, ASIS to ASIS approximately. So then you're gonna have the patient straighten the bottom leg. You can then put their top knee in your hip crease so you can support them, and you can bring that top knee up and just hook that foot behind that knee. Keep her in your hip crease just so she feels nice and supported. Then I'm gonna switch my hand so again she feels stabilized. Take my cranial arm and just rotate her just enough to kind of clear that scapula. Don't over rotate because you can fine tune that later. You can put your hand, her hand behind her head, or she could hold on to her other elbow. I'm then gonna get this arm kind of in that mid-axillary line, but again, make sure you're pronated so you're not digging into them. That'll be much more comfortable. Now I wanna move closer to the patient, so I can let this knee drop, but as I do that, I'm gonna move in, again, kind of ASIS to ASIS so that she feels supported still. So at this point, this arm isn't really pushing, it's just gonna stabilize while I rotate her pelvis forward to about 45 degrees. That's going to depend on the patient and how much motion they have, but you want to rotate them enough so that when you drop your thrust, it actually creates a rotation. If they're straight up and down and you drop down on them, it won't create any movement. So you want to rotate them forward. This arm, again, pronated, is between the greater trochanter and the sacrum. It's helping position the patient, but your thrust is really going to come from kind of the bottom part of your rib cage landing on that pelvis, okay? So you're positioning the patient, think head up, chest up, make sure you're on a diagonal. So I'm on a diagonal slightly facing her head, so I'm not turned this way. So check where your feet are, facing her head. So my back leg is straight, but I'm up on my toe, so I've got somewhere to go, and my front knee is bent. So again, make sure they're rotated. This is where you can do some final minor adjustments. You don't want to have her so wound up that there's nowhere to go. And then head up, chest up, and drop. Okay, and then you can just help the patient out.